What's up, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? This is MMA Marks. Two guys that love to mark out on all things MMA. I'm your host, Rick, and as always, right next to me is the man, the UFC 4 connoisseur, the inspiration himself. What's up, bud? How you doing, brother?
Well, that was a good introduction. I will say that your boy was playing some Call of Duty yesterday, the new one.
Oh, yeah?
And really dig the way the PS5 handles it. The triggers have a sensitivity. I know I'm jumping right into it, but I just want to tell you because it's amazing. The triggers have a sensitivity, like a pressure sensitivity, based on what gun you're using and stuff. So, like, if I have a fucking sniper rifle, the left stick to zoom in, the left trigger to zoom in, might be really hard to push, and then to pull the trigger, depending on which one, it like, and it's like different resistance and stuff. It feels like obviously not as hard as a real gun, but it's fucking cool. It's like cool, dude. You feel it better, you know.
Nice.
And Xbox isn't doing that, bro. So I feel like PS5 wins based on the controller itself.
Dude, I really got to get one of them PS5s.
Hey, J-Bone with the 100 biddies. Let's go.
Let's go. That's how we start off.
My balls. J-Bone, get my balls nice and hot over there.
Woo! What's up, Death Punch in the chat?
Yeah, Death Punch. PS5 is winning 100% based on a controller. Everything else, I don't care. That's what I was saying. I was already impressed with what the controller did for UFC, but as far as what the controller does for like fucking Call of Duty, bro, PS5's winning.
Yeah. Hey, I won't even. I've had a chance to buy an Xbox One, but I won't do it until I get a PS5. I just won't. I just want a PS5 before I get another system. It's gonna be PS5.
100%, it should be PS5. That's the better one. I think if anybody asks me, PS5 is better.
Nice.
So
speaking of better, let's jump into this week, or what was.
What we get into all today? We got last week's card.
Last week's card. We got the Fight Pick Championship. We got this upcoming UFC 265, which looks to be a banger. And then we got a couple of fights that are definitely upcoming that we need to talk about. And, some future, where do people go in the future? And I want to get your take on the main event of Strickland and Hall, and specifically what he said afterwards. So we'll get into that.
So I don't know what he, meaning Hall or
Strickland.
I don't know what either was said. I didn't.
Oh, man. This is great. I'm glad you don't know, because he said some shit that makes me a little worried, to be honest. Makes me a little worried.
Oh, yeah. So, before we get into it, though, guys, special shout out to everybody in the chat. We got Wolfman, we got Death Punch, we got J-Bone.
He was first.
He's always first. Well, he fell off a little bit. He's coming back.
That's right.
We got Peacemaker coming in here.
Hell yeah.
Love
everybody in the chat.
Thank you guys for coming and talking MMA with us, and thank you everybody that's doing the Fight Pick Championship. It's getting more. It's picking up momentum. It's super fun with you guys.
Yeah.
By the way, Ricky's not beating me currently, so we'll say that.
Hey, you just gotta get that punishment, man. Whatever it will be. If I lose to you, I'll do the punishment.
No, I already know what it is.
What is it? What is it?
Me and Kevin are gonna make a video. You have to make a reaction video, and it will be as long as whatever video I would have to watch. So whatever video you find of Dan Henderson, and Daniel Cormier, however long that fight video is, is how long the video I'm gonna make you react to.
Awesome. Works for me.
Okay, yeah.
Works for me. I'll take it.
I like how.
Read it out. Read it out.
Peacemaker's in the chat saying, I liked how Bidsbane said Strickland says weird things and isn't the kind of guy he would go with to dinner. Then later casually says they used to train together.
Right. Yeah. That.
Why is that a thing? Because he's saying even said that he even said at one point, he said Strickland's the kind of guy that he's so competitive. He's picking fights with people in the gym all day. He said, me personally too. He would pick fights with him and stuff. He said that he's that type of guy. That doesn't mean that he used to train with him. I mean, that doesn't mean that
No. He said it in
I don't think he's contradicting himself.
He said it in his podcast, in the Believe You Me podcast this week. He said he trained with Strickland. His son trained with Tom Aspinall lately. Callum Bisping has been training with Tom Aspinall, and he was saying that through his travels, Bisping trained with Strickland in one gym or another. But
I remember when Strickland was fighting fucking, I'm gonna say 3-4 fights ago. I remember Bisping talking about that.
Right.
With Strickland.
It was a long time ago. It wasn't like it was yesterday. But it was a long time ago. But my point I wanted to get into is that Strickland was a dominant fighter this weekend or last weekend. Like, he dominated Uriah Hall. Like, I've never seen Uriah Hall get dominated like that. Just a slow and steady beating and the jab. And his mental game was on a whole nother level. And I think it's because he's a legit psychopath. Legit. I mean, there's just the things that I heard, or the things that I heard him say, the things that I read that he said afterwards. Strickland's a psychopath.
I'll say so. So tell us what he said.
Okay. I'm gonna get the quotes out for you because I have them up. Okay, so he said, the one that really tripped me out was, he says, in the second round, he was blinking. He's talking about Uriah. In the second round, he was blinking and rubbing his eyes. And as if someone had broken their orbital. And he goes, I'm like, oh yeah, he probably broke his orbital bone. Like that, he got excited about that. Then he goes, he said, I'm the last one in the UFC will probably want to hold a title, which is true. And then this is where he lost me. He said, I would love nothing more than to kill somebody in the ring. Nothing more would make me super happy. I would own that shit too. I don't know if it would make me liable. I might have to say I'm sorry if the cops came, but I would own that shit. Be a psychopath. It's fucking fun. That's what he said.
Well,
but
when he was on,
it's not like he was joking. He was legit staring into the camera and like deadpan as a motherfucker, ready to go. Oh, I want to kill somebody. That would make me really happy. I love hurting people.
I feel like Gaethje's the same way though.
But Gaethje is still in reality. Like, he didn't seem like he was in that reality shit.
And when Strickland was on the UFC Unfiltered podcast, did you hear anything with that?
No, I didn't.
He said he grew up racist.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. He didn't know no better.
Like that, bro. He grew up racist. I forgot to bring that up, bro.
Oh man, yeah. Strickland is another level person.
Was like, I wanted to be American History X guy with a tattoo on my chest.
Oh my god.
God damn.
That is.
He said that somebody put a shotgun to his face and he whipped his ass.
I believe
Recently,
it.
I think.
I believe it. He is just like Wolfman said.
He should call himself the American Psycho, like what's his name? Stephen Bonner.
Yeah.
He could be today Stephen Bonner, but better.
Yeah, he is better than that. I will say.
Hey, shout out to Stephen Bonner for fucking shouting us out on Cameo once.
Oh yeah, I still got that.
We need to use that, dude. Bonner fucking was like, "Hey, what's up, guys?"
Yeah.
That was Kevin's gift to us.
It was. But this is the other thing. Like, I think that one track mind of Strickland is what made him win the fight, because Uriah couldn't come back from that constant pressure of being walked down, and he just crumbled after like the second and third round. He just started crumbling. He just could not get it together.
Strickland's gonna do great things because of his composure, you know.
Yeah.
And because he keeps it together. Now, and in his corner, dude, the difference between Hall's corner and fucking, Strickland's corner. Strickland's corner is like, yeah, don't if you drop him, let him back up. Don't go easy on him. Basically, is like don't go to the ground with him. That's easy for him.
Yeah,
make him pay. Make him get back up and whip his ass. They're basically saying knock his ass out. And Peacemaker's making a good point in the chat, saying he's getting rewarded for it. So expect craziness to continue. And I don't know if you remember, a couple months back, might have been like even 6 or months or even more than that. I was saying to you, bro, the UFC is slowly but surely moving into like the Attitude Era fucking type of entertainment. And I think with the way AEW's fucking doing it and the UFC starting to push towards that, I mean, that cancel culture it's about to get shitted on by people like you and me, Ricky. You know what I mean? Like, we're about to say, fuck you guys.
Well, I mean...
You know what I mean? We are who we are, and I think that's how UFC's going to do. They're going to do fun shit for fucking... You know what I mean?
Yeah, just like Darren Till with his cancellation.
Dude, I sent you that fucking post when I seen Darren Till say that shit.
Yeah.
He said, you cannot cancel someone that doesn't give a shit.
Then you can't.
And I want to embrace that like a motherfucker, dude.
Yep. So Strickland beat him, and I kind of agree with J-Bone. Strickland next opponent needs to be Jack Hermanson. I really think that's a good step up in competition. I think that he could win that fight, but I also see Strickland winning that fight. But the next fight, anything in the top 5, I don't see Strickland winning. He's just not up to par with that level of striking. He's just not. He's gonna leave himself open, because he did leave himself open with Uriah, but Uriah just couldn't capitalize on the opportunity because he was wilting.
Isn't Vettori fighting somebody soon?
Vettori is fighting Costa in October.
If Vettori wasn't fighting Costa, I'd say fucking Vettori, bro.
What?
Even to fight Strickland.
Yeah, okay.
I said, if Vettori was not already had a scheduled fight, I'd rather see Strickland fight Vettori.
That's a big jump. That's a big jump.
No, I think stylistically it's a good test for Strickland to see if he's ready for the top. But Darren Till's right neck and neck with him. But Darren Till got that extra thing. But they're both, maybe they have them two fight. Fucking Sean Strickland versus Darren Till to see who they get behind. Like, they're the next hype train.
Death Punch over here saying that he read today that Rockhold got offered to fight Strickland.
Well, the way Rockhold's acting is that he'll fight anyone, and that means he probably took that fight. Because he certainly was fucking giving Khamzat a lot of shit for not taking a fight with him.
Yeah, he should. I mean, that would have been a great fight for Khamzat. But, yeah, Vettori... I think Vittori's a little step up because he just got done fighting the champ. I mean, you'd be putting a rocket ship to Strickland, and I guess you want to do that. I wouldn't if I'm the UFC. That's a PR nightmare waiting to happen. But
but not really, because like everybody always said, dude, there is no bad press or whatever, man. You know what I mean? Like, give him freedom to fucking say some wild shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm not done with the wild shit.
Fighter. He's a fucking cage fighter. What do you guys expect? That's what the UFC should say. They don't need to be looked at as these fucking what do you call them? Like, guys that we're supposed to look up to?
Role models?
They don't need to be like that.
No,
nobody need to be a role model for me.
I'm not saying that you need to. I'd rather
see the bad motherfucker that's been in jail 34 years go out there and try to murder somebody in a cage.
You could have done that 10 years ago. You can't do that as a professional and up that level. That you just can't do that. You can do it on the lower stuff. You can't do that right now. What's up? Tony BK killing. Tony be killing with the follow. Hell yeah,
Thanks,
brother.
Tragic just said, he said, Ooga Booga, yeah, boy, got a fighter a PFL contract.
Awesome.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell
That's
yeah.
fucking awesome. That's Tragic's been fucking doing work, bro. Seriously.
Tragic doing the damn thing. That's what's up. Tony B. Keller, what's up? But look, Strickland, I like the fighting style. I just the crazy talk is a little off-putting for me. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it went too far or anything, but it's a little off-putting. Especially when he was talking about Uriah jerking his dick to kicking him in the head. That was a little weird, too.
What'd he say? You didn't tell me this.
I know. There's more. I mean, the whole post-fight press conference was strong with Sean Strickland.
Said Uriah was he serious that Uriah was actually jerking his dick?
No. What he said was Uriah's the type of person to kick you in the head and say sorry to you in your face, and then go home and beat his dick to it. That's what he said.
I love this guy, bro.
That's what he said. This guy. I'm like, oh man, this guy's crazy. I
don't understand, dude.
And right after,
he he leans into it, makes it even crazier.
And right after I mean, you heard him during the when Felder was, or was it
balance, man? We need balance without evil, the good. We need the good too. We got good and evil, and he can be a kind of a villain type, a heel. He
very well could. And that I don't give a fuck attitude when he's in the cage and just walking dudes down, that is something to behold.
I didn't know if Strickland really thought like Hall was in the corner like jerking it or something. I didn't get it. Now I get what he's saying, bro. And I'm all for him playing. Like, I hope he leans into it, bro. I really do.
And
the other thing, he leans into it.
The other thing he was saying was, right after he beat Uriah, I think Felder was interviewing him, and he's like, "Man, thank God for the UFC. If I wasn't here, I'd be in prison or in my trailer making meth or something."
Yeah, I love that. I love that, dude.
I was like, okay, I'm cool with that.
This guy is completely white trash, and I love it. I'm here for it.
I'm cool up until he said he was going to kill somebody. Up until he said he wanted to kill somebody in the ring, you lost me there. Everything else is cool.
I want him to. I want the fighters to try to see. That's the intense. But he doesn't even fight with that level of intensity. You know what I mean? Like, he said, "Oh, that's cool to say," but like, dude, you're fighting by fucking jabbing somebody to death, not fucking literally throwing haymakers.
I get that. I mean? Get that. He's not stupid.
You know what I mean? Bring the same energy to the fight, bro.
Yeah.
I still like Strickland, but like, motherfucker, come on now.
Yeah. I don't know if he beats Costa, J-Bone, but he definitely beats Brunson and Hermanson. I don't know if he beats Costa, but he'll definitely beat the first two. Go ahead, Tragic. I like that.
Hey, there's like a trap version of fucking Caillou song I've heard.
Oh yeah, it is.
It is what, good?
It's funny. It's funny. I when I heard it, I couldn't stop laughing. Because my kids watch Caillou and stuff. But
I never knew Caillou, but I remember when my nephew, my oldest nephew actually, and this is years and years ago, he had like an imaginary friend or something, and his name was Caillou, and I told my dad. My dad was telling me about it. It was just me and him, and I'm like, Caillou? I was like, motherfucker, I was like, that's a weird name to come up with. And then he told me it was a TV show or whatever, but I remember thinking that this little fucking 4-year-old, whatever he was, I thought he came up with that name on his own. I'm like, God damn, that's a weird one to pull out.
Yeah, it's a crazy fucking name. Oh, man. Okay, so...
That's a weird name, right? Like, how many people you met named Caillou? No, I've never met no one.
I've met Kais, a lot of Kais, but no Caillou. Yeah,
like, Kai is usually like Kyron or something. Kyron.
Yeah, there's Kyron, Kai. Yeah, but I never had a Caillou in my life.
Kids get them, bro. I don't,
Yeah. Imaginary friends were cool, man. Yeah, Kai like Kara. Cobra Kai.
Tragic with the fuck, dude. I hope, dude, just clip that, Tragic. Here's a crap. There's a trap so Caillou. Ricky responds, "It is. It is what, Ricky? It is what?"
I was trying to remember it because he has a couple catchy lyrics in that song. It was funny. But
and it shall be done.
Oh man, look. Okay, so what's next for Uriah Hall?
I done lost where we were.
What's next for Uriah Hall? That's what we're at the main event.
Okay, so Strickland was correct, I guess, because now he's officially a gatekeeper for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That would have been stepping out of the gatekeepers, and he got fucking sent right back to gatekeeper. He'll gatekeep for somebody.
The next up and comer.
Probably, maybe somebody like Holland, dude. Kevin Holland.
Kevin Holland. What about? I was thinking Hazmat or Chimaev. Chimaev. I was thinking that would be a good fight for Chimaev to come back to.
I think he's gonna stick at 170 though, right? Isn't that what he's saying?
Holland, or
no,
or Chimaev.
Hold on, Holland's going to 172.
Holland should go to 170.
No, I think he said he's going to 170, and didn't he fight at 170? I don't even fucking know.
He fought one time at 170, I think. But anyway, what about the co-main event? We didn't get the one that was advertised, but we got Cheyenne Buys taking on Gloria DePaula. What was controversial was her hand, Gloria's hand, was centimeters above the canvas before she got cracked. So, what the heck happened?
The stream died for a second?
Yeah, it did. Are we back? I hope we're back.
I believe so.
Okay, cool.
I'm watching an ad right now.
Yeah, me too. I don't know what happened. It says I'm offline. No, what happened?
He said we are back.
Oh, cool. Okay, because I'm not there. Either way.
I'm there now. We're back.
Okay. So, what should it be?
That's a good point. That's exactly right.
What?
He said thoughts on the co-main event. Before the fight, I thought Polo was hotter. After the fight, I changed my mind to Buys.
Yeah, that's true. But what about?
I like Cheyenne Buys. What were you saying about the centimeters? What the fuck was this?
So when is a kick considered illegal? When you throw it or when it lands? I remember
seeing that kick and I was like, that seemed kind of illegal.
When is it thrown or when it lands? Because is it intent? Is it intent? Because obviously she got really lucky with this. Like her hand was above the mat, so it does count. Like I mean, Tragic's in here saying when it lands,
saying, bro? No foul,
no harm, no foul.
Huh?
What are we saying? No harm, no foul. Is that what the saying you're looking for? I mean, she didn't break the rules.
Fuck it.
She didn't break the rules. So I guess when the connection was made, her hand was above the mat, and it is what it is at that point, I guess. But man, it was what it is. It was very close, very close. So Cheyenne Buys wins first round TKO, and she gets a performance bonus, which she had a lot of heartfelt, tear-jerking reaction for.
Yeah, I like she's doing that, bro. I feel like she's wearing her heart on her sleeve, and she's making you invested in her emotionally.
100%, dude. When I seen that online,
that's really cool that she's doing that.
It kind of got me a little bit, where she was saying all her money went to moving here, and she's negative in her account, and this $50,000 like made her world and everything. It really, and if you listen to Believe You Me with Michael Bisping, it really got to him too, because he stayed on that conversation for every bit of 20 minutes, talking about how gratifying it is to get a performance, to know that you are being appreciated as a fighter, as a professional.
Got bumped up to the fucking co-main.
Yeah,
I mean, she took it that opportunity by the fucking balls.
Yeah. Oh,
but What about the rest of the fight? Anything
So
else worthy of mention? I can't even remember. I'm trying to
Cheyenne
remember.
Bias, that was the whole fight. I mean, you could it only lasted maybe 2 minutes.
No. I was saying
the card.
Any of the other fights.
The very next fight down the card. Nicholas Stoll's taking on Derrick Gordon. I mean, Derrick Gordon coming strong with the right hand, knocking him completely unconscious.
Oh, Gooden.
Yeah, Derrick Gooden.
Yeah, dude. I was.
No, it's Derrick Gordon, right?
No, it's Gooden, bro.
Oh.
Gooden. Derrick Gordon.
That's what I wrote down.
And he said, "Choo-choo, motherfucker." I love that he did that.
Yes.
But he's kind of cool, but not. You know what I mean? Like he hasn't won me over completely yet. I'm not on the train yet.
Look, he is. He didn't throw that right hand very crisp. That was all power because it was no technique. His elbow was all weirded out. It was a weird right hand, but he hit him dead on the chin, and he dropped like a sack of rocks, dude. It just, it was great.
Like I said, still not on the train, but that was a cool little knockout. I like awkward shit, bro.
Yeah. Next, I think it was.
Oh, and by the way, I had that completely right. That's the one that I had 100% right.
Yeah. You said knockout first round. You thought it was lazier, or I thought it was lazier.
No. And then I said Derrick Gooden, and then I said, you know what? I got enough belief that I'll take that guy.
That's right.
The other guy too. But then I realized he was still back, so I still picked Derrick Gooden, and that was on the Fight Pick Championship.
Yeah. So next we got, I believe, I'm not positive on it, but Colin Anglian taking on Melsek Bagaharazian. Is that how you say it?
I have no idea. I can't remember.
So
that was a good fucking scrap, huh?
It was. I liked it. This whole card surprised me, fight after fight after fight. I was pretty entertained the whole night. It was good. So Melzik knocks him out in the second round, and I forget.
That fight wasn't next though. That was just next on your paper probably.
Maybe, yeah. So what was the next fight then? So we can stay on the main. Was it the Barberina fight?
Oh, hold on. Never mind. You're right.
Okay.
When you said the B name.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the other guy on the prelims with a B name.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So
I don't even fucking know.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Okay. Long story short, I didn't enjoy this fight that much. I mean, whatever.
No,
what do you think?
This fight was a good scrap, but it was my least favorite. Other than the Yoder fight, this was my least favorite fight. I didn't enjoy it too much, but the rest of the card I did enjoy. My favorite fight was the fight right before this, the Barberina fight. Barberina versus Jason Witt. Barberina.
Why was this your favorite fight? I thought this was like
third round, the third round of comeback, where it was the guy on Barberina gets knocked down, then he gets back up, hits Jason Witt. Jason Witt goes down, gets back up, and they're fighting back and forth, the whole third round. And just on top of Barberina coming back from the abdomen injury that he took in training, where he almost died. He had severe internal bleeding. They had to do surgery on him. And now he's getting back into things. And he came up short. He didn't win. Jason Witt comes away with the decision because he was definitely the more aggressive and more technically sound fighter. But Barberina showed a lot of heart and a lot of grit through that whole fight. And that third round comeback really won me over. I was like, oh, come on. And he just fell short. But that fight was awesome. I really enjoyed it. What about you, man?
I mean, for me, I didn't see this. I didn't see it as the same. I just kind of, it was all right. I felt like Witt was utilizing the grappling with the clinch and with the grappling on the ground. Why would this guy follow and then say this?
Look, you're like We're not here for that, but if that's the way you want to do it, go ahead.
This guy just wants to be part of it, but he has nothing important to contribute, so he says that.
Cool.
Now you look like an even bigger tool, idiot.
All right, so what after that? After the Barberina Jason Witten fight, this is the fight that I didn't see. I actually missed it. Was the Chris Gutzmacher versus Rafael Garcia? Did you see this fight? If you did, what happened? Because I know who won, I know how it happened, but I don't know what happened within the fight.
Personally, I don't remember this fight.
So Chris Gutzmacher wins via decision. I have really nothing other than that. Heard it was a great fight. Rafa Garcia is a very tough opponent. So I'm kind of wondering what happened. So I need to go back and check that out.
I just don't remember this fight, man. I don't remember what I was doing at the time, but I might have been taking the dogs out or something. The Denny Chavez versus Kai Komaka. I remember thinking I was a little surprised it was a draw, but it kind of was a draw. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wasn't too surprised. It's like one of those things where you expect a draw, and then you're surprised when it actually happens. It's like they're gonna rob somebody, but it didn't happen.
What was the drama for this fight? I don't remember.
I don't either.
The ball kicks or whatever? Is that what it was?
Was it?
That was the ball kicks one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there was a couple good nut shots. The next one, Ryan Benoit taking on.
Well, you didn't say Yoder. What about Yoder?
Fuck Yoder. Just
Jin
fire her.
Frey won decision.
Just
it was a women's fight, women's strawweight fight. It wasn't something that we're impressed with. But you know who I keep thinking about, dude? And I know it's weird, but I'm excited to see Sijara Eubanks fight again, bro.
Okay, cool. Whatever gets you into that realm is cool, man.
Bro, I want to see her take on some more people at the 125 division, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it either. I like her aggression. But right, Yoder can get fired.
This is the fight that you're talking about, and it don't even start with a B.
Ryan Benoit, it does.
No, the other guy. I was thinking of his name.
Oh, Zara Adashev.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was a really technical fight.
I liked Ryan's style better, bro. I really do.
He was going at him, but Adashev was fighting smart. He's like, no, I am not going to fight you. In the last round, he took off and ran the third round. But the first two, he was technically better.
Technically better, but always moving backwards. And that's something I noticed throughout the whole night, I felt. Up until the main event, I remember thinking that was a theme for the night. The person who was moving backwards usually won the fight because they were, being harder to hit and making, countering while they're moving backwards.
Right.
And I felt like maybe they were all inspired by the way, what's his name? The dude that just got, everybody thought beat Dillashaw.
Sanhagen? You could say
Sanhagen was moving backwards. I couldn't remember his name. So maybe that kind of provoked a lot of these guys. Like, hey, man, I want to start utilizing a style like that.
Yes and no. I mean, it's not a judge-friendly style, but when does it become running? When does countering become running? It's really, where is that line at? Because in the first and second round with Adashev, like he was moving backwards, but he was countering. He would move backwards to get in to knock him out.
I'm not saying it's running.
Okay.
But I will say you can't say that he's not moving. He's moving backwards.
Right.
It's like it's a fight. Confront him, bro.
But it's
face to face.
But you're intelligently defending yourself, and that's what you have to do. You're not.
Man, if I was them, I would literally just fucking charge him.
Well, this is
get knocked out.
This is MMA. It's not jousting. I mean, you're not just running at each other.
Try to move backwards with fucking Brock Lesnar, bro. He'll fucking just run full speed. I promise you. He'll tackle your bitch ass.
Right, but I mean that's his style of fighting. And then he came up against somebody like Cain Velasquez and just got
more
smashed.
Of a fan of Benoit than Adeshev's. All right, that's all I'm gonna say.
I think Ryan Benoit wanted the fight more. He wanted. I want to see him fight more now than I did before the fight. I like his attitude. I like his aggression, but Adeshev was the smarter fighter, and he got the win. So it's like, I don't know. I'm a little torn.
Now, how about we need to realize that we just discovered the best welterweight in the world, bro. Philip Rowe. Can you believe he said that, bro?
Wow. He's a big welterweight, though, man. He is a massive welterweight.
The best welterweight in the world. Like, fuck out of here, bro. No way.
He beat an undefeated guy. That guy was undefeated.
You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. Trust me. No, but seriously, he's not that guy.
Right.
I don't think, dude.
Yo, them knees were nasty.
I hope he is good. I hope he amounts to everything as good as he thinks he is.
Yeah.
Because that's a bad motherfucker. The way he was talking, I'm the best welterweight in the world. My teammates know it. I'm like,
hell yeah, really? Man. Good for him. Look, Philip Rowe is the first fight of the night, and he takes on an undefeated Uriah Kosuke. Is that how you say it? I don't know.
Everybody's saying he's got potential. Is it because his fucking reach is longer than shit?
He is like, he's like John Jones of the welterweights. Not saying like just in body type, like the build. He's really tall, really long, and he uses his knees, his elbows, and that reach is
I don't hate this guy yet, but I want to.
Crazy. I like that.
Me?
I feel you.
Hate him, but I want to hate him, bro. Give me a reason to hate you, bro. You got me almost there. You're teasing me with giving me something to hate on. You know what I mean? Go full force with it.
Can we get hate in the chat?
Hey, Lollipops here. By the way, I just won a fucking the little drawing she did.
Yeah.
It's like she drew names, I think, for her followers.
Okay.
On Twitch. Now, so now I get to get like a T-shirt. I gotta hit her up. I forgot to.
Oh, that's what's up.
I think I'm gonna go with the fucking There's a Max Holloway design she made. I want, the best is blessed, bro.
Nice.
I might have to tell her that on the. I'll hit you up.
What's up?
And then, so I wanted to address Wolfman's because I want your opinion.
Okay.
Since we got through the UFC card.
Yeah.
He says, "Is AJ McKee the best featherweight in the world?"
Yes. 100%.
You little.
100%.
Okay, would AJ McKee beat Prime Jose Aldo?
Prime Jose Aldo? No, that'd be a hell of a fight. I would love to see that fight. They both utilize leg kicks. Reverse fast as fuck. And I think
fast as fuck, boy.
I think if AJ was to get Aldo down, which is damn near impossible in his prime, that AJ would come out on top because his submission game is so strong.
Who's AJ McKee's best win?
He destroyed Patricio Pitbull in under 2 minutes. I mean, that's okay, you don't get no better. He gets $1 million, two belts.
Call me a casual, but I don't give a fuck about Pitbull, bro.
Oh my god. Okay.
Call me a casual. I don't care. I'm only marking out to UFC fighters until he beats a fucking dominant featherweight UFC guy. He ain't dick to me, and that's on fucking everything.
That's on God, baby girl.
It's on God, baby girl. Uncle Ron here. I have not seen that type of shit in a while. So,
oh man, but look,
basically he knocked out dude, right? And then choked him out. He knocked him out and then choked him out.
Yeah. He knocked him out. He got down and started to get back up, and he had his hands in the air like, "Yeah, I won." And then he seen him getting back up, so as soon as he seen him get back up, he locked in a choke and put his ass out. I mean, under 2 minutes for Pitbull, that's crazy. Yair beats McKee. Wow, tragic. Why you gotta hit me like that? Oh, wow. I don't know. That I would
Sam Punk beats McKee.
Maybe in a wrestling ring, but not in fucking octagon.
Holds barred, bro. They're like, all right, first fucking hold, you're gonna tap.
Yup. It's over. Oh man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Hey, Tragic, at least you're with me, bro.
Anyone in the top 10 beats McKee?
These Bellator guys, they're Bellator guys.
No
Until
way,
they come
dude.
to UFC. I mean, some of them are good, bro. But some of them flop.
McKee is not one to flop, though, man.
Well, then he needs to get his ass to fucking UFC.
I think he will, but I don't know, because I think Bellator's going to treat him very, very well because of how marketable he is, how much eyes he brings to the product. I mean, they're gonna treat him real nice. So I don't know. Gavin fucking Tucker gets the hell out of Dodge. Tragic. Gavin Tucker ain't coming nowhere near fucking McKee. You out of your damn mind. Now you must be smoking that shit Buddy smoking. You crazy. Yeah, and he's only Wolfman, and he's only 26. Come on, man. AJ McKee is on another level right now. He might not beat Max Holloway, or he might not beat Ortega, but I think he'll beat Volkanovski. I think he could beat Volkanovski.
I don't know. I don't believe in Bellator talent until it fucking can. I don't believe in anyone else's talent until they perform against the top 10 guy in the UFC. Like, I was definitely very, very not accepting of
Chandler?
Yuri Procheskinov or whatever the hell his name is. I can't remember how you say it.
Yuri. What is he? He's 205, right? Yeah.
But anyway, I wasn't good on him until I seen him. Because he's like, dude, his best win was a fucking UFC failure basically, and that was CB Dalloway. You know, CB Dalloway never did real well, and that was like his last win. I'm like, fuck this guy. He's coming to UFC as rising. I know he's rising at Bellator, but anywhere else, he came from Rising. Everybody's like, yo, this guy's good. Yo, this guy's good. I'm like, till he fucking fights in the UFC against some top guy, and he's been fucking doing great. Yeah. Same thing with McKee.
Well, we're gonna have to wait a while before we see McKee in UFC because he just got 2 belts. He's the face of Bellator right now, and he just won $1 million. He's getting paid right. He's getting the treatment. I mean,
hell yeah, good for him, dude.
To take out their top guy, that's like somebody like Kevin Holland taking out Izzy in under 2 minutes. That's kind of what happened. Like a guy with so much potential, young up and comer with so much potential, just beat your best guy in under 2 minutes. It made it look easy. It made it look easy too.
Yeah, they're gonna run it back at 155.
Oh, that would be great to see. But I don't think McKee would do real well at 155. He'll beat guys, but I don't think he'll do real well because his body type just isn't fit for that, like that stocky style.
Hey, real quick,
I agree with you, Peacemaker. Max whoops him.
Fight Pick Championship breakdown of what happened this week.
Yeah, get it right. Get it right, because you have my picks all messed up.
Okay, so me and Denver Dan, aka our cousin over in Denver, Dan, we are in first place with 30 points, and then you guys. This was just for the week. You got Ricky and J-Bone in the second place for the week.
I'm coming up.
Points.
I'm coming up.
And then you got a 3-way tie for third place. Jimmy T, Tragic, and Chrome Draco with 20 points. Peacemaker made an entry, made 15 points. It wasn't a very high scoring things because it was a lot of fights changing, so we didn't get to change it. But currently, we have. I'll give you the top 3 basically. We got Granby back still in first with 65 points. We got second place is tied with Jimmy T and Chrome Draco with 60 points. J-Bone and Denver Dan are tied for fourth place with 55 points. There's a few people not far behind all the rest, but they're the top 3 basically.
Okay.
Places. Do the top 9. Is that because you're in 9th place? So speaking of fucking Fight Pick Championship,
Jesus.
Let me remind everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, and first of all, anybody can do this. You can get in now. We are gonna end on UFC 269. And we got Ricky in 9th place right now. I'm in 6th place. Ricky's got a total of 35 points. I have a total of 50 points.
And that can change in 2 fights.
We got an extra stipulation on these. And if I end up with more points than him, or if we'll say because he presented this to me, if he gets more points than me, he's saying I have to watch Dan Henderson take on Daniel Cormier, which I refused to watch, because I thought that fight was bullshit. And he says I have to do a reaction or a commentary video for the whole thing and post it on YouTube.
Yes.
And I hit him back with, I'll do that. If it's the other way around, I get to make a video. Me and my boy Kevin gonna make some crazy shit or whatever. I'm not gonna try to hit towards anything because I don't want you to think, know what I got in mind. But long story short, you got to make a reaction video, and it's gonna be as long as the Dan Henderson fight is.
Absolutely, Tony. Look, the Fight Pick Championship is kind of like fantasy MMA. So we only do the main card for each UFC fight.
You got your belt?
And I do got my belt. So
sure.
We got a nice little belt for the winner. It's little, but it's pretty cool. And you get 10 points for picking the right fighter. You get 10 points for picking the right round, and another 10 for picking the right fashion.
I think it's 5, dude.
It's 5, excuse me, 5. 5 for the right fashion, sorry.
And 5 for the right round.
5 for the right round.
But if you get all 3 right, it's a bonus.
Yeah. And you get, if you pick the knockout and you pick first round knockout with the right guy, you get 30 points.
Well, if you want a more in-depth thing about the point system, all you gotta do is go join the Discord.
Yeah.
We're not gonna explain the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
But so we do seasons basically. We started 2 fights ago. We bet on the main card of every fight.
Yeah.
And there's a link that we put on Discord where you get to literally plug it in with a website. You just hit who you think's gonna win, how they're gonna win, and it all gets calculated with basically like a program. And we tally up the points up until a certain thing, and that's going to be UFC 269 is going to be our grand finale for this season. We're calling this season 69, summer 69, you know how it is.
That's right.
But right now, the points are still low, so if you guys want to start now, it's still plenty, because if you get a perfect card, you get everything right, you double your score. You can instantly get back in the fucking lead. Right.
It's very, very simple. And I know it sounds crazy, but Grampy Bag did it last year right out the jump. Actually, last season right out the jump. As soon as it happened. Day 1. Perfect card.
Yeah.
Doubled his points.
The first, it was crazy. Hell yeah. So, let's talk about... let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If prime Daniel Cormier fought prime Dan Henderson, who wins?
Daniel Cormier.
Fucking what?
Daniel Cormier. Because he nullifies the striking with his wrestling.
I got something for you.
Okay.
You shoot a promo as if you're Daniel Cormier about to fight fucking Dan Henderson.
Okay.
Let's see what you got.
Let's see. Okay, so Dan Henderson.
You can do it in your voice. You don't have to try to do it in Daniel Cormier.
I can't do an impression of Daniel Cormier. So Daniel Cormier is going to... if I'm Daniel Cormier, what I'm going to say is Big Dan's got that H-bomb, but that H-bomb can't go off unless unless you can hit me. If you can't hit me when we're on the ground in a wrestling, as soon as I take you down, there's nothing you can do. As soon as I pick you up in the air, there's nothing you can do. As soon as you get slammed on your head, there's nothing you can do. You can't throw that H-bomb. That's all you got. And your Greco-Roman cage pressure is not going to stand up to my Olympic-style wrestling. It's just not going to do it. Your rating ain't high enough, son. It's just not.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit you with the Dan Henderson, right? He said 13 minutes. All right, so I'm just gonna hit you back and say, from my end, for Dan Henderson.
Yeah.
Like this weekend, bro. All you need is that power fucking hand and patience, and I will wait for the perfect time to knock you the fuck out, Daniel Cormier. You fucking mark ass bitch.
Oh man, that would have been great. That would have been a great thing, but that definitely didn't happen.
Well, guess what? Like, I kind of set this up. I don't know. I mean, obviously,
I know.
a little bit of a setup, but I didn't warn you I was gonna do this. So I want to fucking basically start doing fight cards. On the UFC, it's AI versus AI.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna convert also a virtual fight pick championship to where, and the first card, I already know the main event's going to be Daniel Cormier taking on Dan Henderson for the championship.
Oh, Lollipop! Just YouTube that fight. YouTube it. It's a wonderful watch. You get to see Dan Henderson drop on his head about 16 times.
I might not have it ready this week.
Yeah.
But the virtual fight pick championship is going to be a thing as well. So if you think you're the best pick, you think you can pick the best fights for, the fights that we're going to watch on the virtual fighting, then we'll also have that for once a week.
Okay.
Know?
I'd have to see how a tournament goes once before I can start picking.
It's going to be like a fight card, not a whole tourney.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have matches. Like I have a card already made.
Oh, okay.
The only thing like kind of, it's not even holding me back, but the only thing holding me back is that Kevin is going to basically like copy and paste in a way. It's probably way more complicated than that. Copy and paste the whole program for Fight Pick Championship, and then we do it for the virtual side of it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's cool. That sounds like fun. I think
it's gonna be fucking cool, dude. And anybody can do it for any night, and we'll have awards or I think we were even talking about sending a postcard to everybody that wins for the night.
A postcard.
Send out a postcard or something.
Like through the mail or through digital?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were talking about some shit like we don't have it all together just yet, but this is an idea we came up with today.
Nice.
And I think that it's kind of cool, like especially if we just like randomly like shoot promos for it too.
Oh my god, yes.
It could be fun. Like everybody just act like, you know what I mean? Like
I'm with Peacemaker. Lucha Libre Ricky is coming in and telling you it's gonna win.
Well, that's the thing too. Like I didn't do any for this card. I didn't do any calves because I wanted it to be people that people are familiar with, and that way people can have a better idea who to pick. Because not everybody will know Lucha. We can do those other ones too.
Right.
But I want to do like a separate thing where we do fights that maybe we want to see, like Daniel Cormier versus
Action
whatever,
Bronson.
Dan Henderson. Sorry.
I know you forgot about him already. It's okay.
No.
It's
well,
okay.
I'm trying to see if I can pull up because I took a picture of it. I don't want to pull it up say too much about it, but
okay.
It'll be fun because then we can like literally have themed nights. Like another fight I did that I thought was kind of the same theme in a way is Bisping versus Vitor Belfort.
Ooh,
because it's like
that's nice.
People might be able to get their redemption.
Yeah.
It's like a night, or and it's not a whole theme like that, but I'm just saying I got some fun fights in there, and I think within the next 2 weeks I'll have that launched and ready to go. We'll pick a night and we'll do it once a week.
Cool. Sounds like fun, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
So, speaking of good fights, this weekend, UFC 265. You ready to go through this card and make your picks?
Fuck yeah, dude. We already discussed some of the stuff between the two of us before we started, but let's jump right into this bad boy.
All right, let's start from the bottom, work our way up. Okay.
Okay.
Johnny Munoz taking on Jamie Simons. Who you got?
But he's the Afro Samurai.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Johnny Munoz, and that's just because I feel like this guy Jamie Simons is a jobber of the UFC. But I could be wrong. I do like that Jamie is 5'6". That's kind of a shorter guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's for 135. So
I'm just gonna say. I don't know, man. What do you think? I'll say decision. Decision for Junior.
Okay. I'm being contrarian. I'm saying decision as well. But I got Jamie Simons. Afro Samurai all day. All right. So moving up the card, we got Victoria Leonardo taking on Melissa Gatto. I'm not too keen on either one of these women. I don't know them very well, so I just basically, to be honest, I flipped a coin.
Okay, and what you pick?
I came out with Gatto via decision.
Okay, so this girl seems to be more of a striker, Victoria Leonardo, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
But Gatto, she's.
I was thinking the same thing, Peacemaker. Joe Gatto. I was thinking the same. I was like, oh, some impractical jokers out here. That's what I thought it was, too. I was like, oh, it's his wife ready to go down.
Yeah, well, see, she seems like she's undefeated because the two on the right side, that means what, draws? Yeah, she has 2 draws on her fucking thing.
Oh, okay.
So she's basically undefeated if draws count as undefeated, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they count as wins, kind of. Like
when she wins, she gets submissions and stuff. So I went with first round submission Gatto.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Hey, Jay in the chat talking about Gane by decision. Already throwing it out there for the fucking main event.
Wow.
I will say I don't believe that's gonna happen, but it very well could. What do you think of Strickland? You missed the whole first half, Jay. But I'll give you a little taste of it. I think Strickland's fucking awesome. I love that he's a psychopath, and I hope he leans more into being like a heel about it. I think he could be fucking really fun to watch if he was like, I just want to fucking murder something. Like if he's like literally like, dude, imagine him against emotional ass Vettori, bro. How emotional Vettori gets.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
yeah. You're in second place right now, Jay. You're second place.
All right, so Miles John is taking on Anderson Dos Santos. Who you got in this one? This is another bantamweight fight, man. Bantamweight is being showcased this summer.
I will say between the two.
Yeah.
I think I know Miles John more.
Right.
And I don't know, man. I don't. Who do you got, bro? You tell me.
I'm taking Miles John because he's a slow starter. I think he's going to be safe about it. I got him knocking out Dos Santos in the 3rd round. Probably TKO 3rd round. Miles John.
Yeah, but you said so, Jay. You asked me who I wanted next. Oh, you said who should be next. I was just saying who I wanted next. I don't know who should be next for him. I think I'll take Miles John by decision just because I'm flipping a coin and I'm not too sure. And I mean, honestly, for as far as
you want to flip a coin? I mean, we could flip a coin real quick.
No, but Barberena said he threw. I mean, Jay said Barberena threw the fight.
No, no way. No way. He
I
didn't throw that
mean, I
fucking
can't
fight.
believe he said that.
Crazy.
Well, whatever.
No way. No way. It did look. It looked weird, but I didn't think he threw the fight. It looked weird at the end when they were knocking each other down, but I think it was pure exhaustion because those guys were going after it. There's no way he threw that fight. What about Manel Cape taking Ode Osborne just above our heads?
This, for me, I don't know who to pick in this one as well. So Ode Osborne has had little success in UFC.
As Manel Cape.
Manel Cape has had zero success in the UFC. He came from Rise, and he had a little bit of hype behind him.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Ode Osborne decision win, and I just think that he's the more even though he has less experience in pro record fight, I feel like he's more well rounded as when I mean he has more experience. So I think that he's gonna be the more well rounded fighter and utilize that.
I agree with you 100%. So we're both taking Osborne decision. Okay. Moving on. We got Carolina Kowalkiewicz. I guess that's how you say it. Taking on Jessica Pena. Or
Dude, I swear, women's MMA has the worst records. 12-6 versus 13-5.
I could care less about this fight. I really couldn't care less about this fight.
So Carolina is coming off a pretty bad L from a year and 4 months ago.
Yeah.
Xiaozhang Yan or whatever, however you say her name, she closed Carolina's eye completely.
Oh yeah. That made me think Yao Xiaonan was something special the way she did that.
And then Jessica Penne is coming off a fucking shitty dub. Remember she fought Goodenese and it was a weird split decision and it was a lot of grappling that was just kind of I don't know. It was like the other girl she did a slam to fucking Jessica Penne, right?
Yeah.
So I mean it was just a weird dub for her. So they're both not really having much momentum coming off of this.
Right. I'm taking Penne decision just because Carolina leaves her face open a lot. So I'm thinking Penne's just going to jab her up, wrestle her down, and take her. Who you got?
I think Penne wins a decision, and I think Carolina has more of a fighting spirit in a way, but I think Jessica Penne will probably fight this more strategic fight to win. Maybe not win the fight. You know what I mean?
Okay. So who are you saying is going to win this fight?
Jessica Penne decision.
Okay.
I said that first of all. First off, I said it straight off the bat.
Okay. This one.
Oh my god, I'm fucking hyped for this fight.
I am too. I was going to say the same thing. I'm looking forward to this one, man. Alonzo Menafield taking on Ed Herman. Woo! Make your head blow off.
All right.
Who you got?
I gotta fucking go with my boy Ed Herman, short fuse. He's on a streak. He's on a win streak. I mean, and Alonzo Menafield is about the competition level that I think that he can really bang with, and I think Menafield might bang with him, and I think Ed Herman's got that short fuse. I'm gonna say second round knockout because Ed Herman he's 40 years old, and I don't think he's gonna start off trying to knock dude out. But he's going to wait until Alonzo Menafield might get tired, hopefully. But Menafield's going to come out that first round, probably win the first round.
He is going to come out like a freight train, and I don't blame him. Now, can you remember Ed Herman? I know he had a controversial win a few months back. Did he cheat to win, or was he out and then came back, or something like that? I can't remember exactly what happened.
When he fought Mike Rodriguez.
Yeah, okay.
they could have stopped the fight, and they didn't, and then dude got tired whipping his ass. It's the same thing like Brock Lesnar, bro.
Yeah, he just beat the shit out of Ed Herman. And it's like the fight should have been stopped, and then Ed Herman wound up winning,
dude,
knocking him out in the third.
I love him for that fight, bro. I hope he gets a submission too, but I think that he'll end up getting a TKO against Alonzo. Fuck it. Second round.
All right, I'm taking Alonzo Menifield KO first round, man. I hope it's gonna be.
That's probably the more.
Oh,
is it still the main card, by the way?
No. Yes, this is not the main card. It's the prelims.
I will say on Tapology, only 14% of people had picked Herman.
14%? Wow, I thought it would be
compared to 86% picking Menifield.
Wow, I thought it'd been a little bit more for that. All right.
But he's picking with his heart. Dude, I'm all about some, like, the older people winning. And Alonzo Menifield has shown holes in his game against people like Devin Clark and fucking OSP. OSP knocked him the fuck out, bro, because he gets in a rhythm.
Yeah.
And if anybody's a vet that can kind of catch somebody in a rhythm, it's a 40-year-old fucking Ed Herman who was in the Ultimate Fighter at one point. I don't remember what season. But, I mean, this motherfucker's been around, bro.
Wasn't he in the first one?
I think was he in the same one with Bisping?
I don't know, but it was an old one. I know that. It was like within the first 10. It was definitely within the first 10 seasons.
I can actually fucking look at his stuff and find out. Keep talking.
Yeah, but look, Alonzo Menifield's got them humongous hooks. And it gets in that nice rhythm, straight punches, and then throws in badass hooks. But if it goes any further than the first round, you're going to figure out that rhythm, and it's on. Once you figure out the rhythm, Alonzo is not one to make changes on the fly. So he's not going to correct his mistakes. Whatever game plan he comes in there with, he's going to keep. So I got Alonzo Menifield starting hot and ending quicker. I got Alonzo Menifield knocking him out in the first round.
I'm seeing all these submissions. I mean, he is a submission guy. He gets KOs and stuff. He likes to bang. But you know what? I think that what's going to happen is when Menifield gets tired, he's not going to go for the KO. He's going to go for the submission. I just changed it to submission. And he was in season 3.
Ed Herman was?
Yeah, season 3.
Season 3. See, I knew it was the first 10. Wow.
And this is back in 2006, bro. You're 16.
Wow, man. He's been in the UFC a while. Good Lord.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's a long career right there. What about this next fight? Another bantamweight fight. Like I said, bantamweight's getting showcased. You got Vincent Morales taking on Draco Rodriguez.
To be honest, I don't know dick about either one.
I don't either. I had to look at the odds. I took Morales. I was hoping you've heard these guys before. Maybe could give me something to go off of. But
one's from Oregon, one's from Iowa. Or fighting out of, I should say. Vince is 30. Draco's 25. Draco's from the Contender Series. Let's see. Vince is from Bellator. This will be his 5th fight in the UFC. Yeah. And they have about everything else is virtually identical.
Go ahead, Goldie.
Man, I guess I think, dude, I fucking don't know. I'm gonna go with the non-Bellator guy, Draco.
Okay.
By decision.
I'm taking Morales 2nd round TKO.
Yeah, I took Rodriguez decision.
All right.
I might have to look at both of their most recent fights on a clip to fucking change it for Fight Pick Championship. But who knows? Here's another one that I'm real fucking excited about, bro. We got fucking Fiziev taking on Bobby Green.
Yeah, I don't know about this one, man. This one's got me nervous for Bobby Green. I'm nervous.
Dude, but this guy has 10 professional fights.
Yeah, but
Bobby Green has fucking 39 professional fights.
I know. It's just Bobby Green's a little long in the tooth. Rafael Frize, I mean, this guy is just... He's got some potential to him, man. I don't know.
I love them body kicks he does. But
They're
see, that's
nasty.
the thing about Bobby Green is he always has a trick. He always has something for these motherfuckers, dude. I mean, sometimes he comes up short, but he usually has something. I think I want to fucking go. You know, people talk about I'm going with my heart and stuff. I want to say I want Bobby Green to win, but if I'm picking Fazeev winning by I say KO first round. Fuck it.
KO first round, Fazeev.
And I think it's gonna be some body kicks involved with that shit, man. His body kicks are they just land all the time, bro.
Yeah. I think he can last a round. I think Green can last a round with him with his his ring IQ alone. But afterwards, like Cartier was saying, Green's a bum. So he gonna get knocked the fuck out. I got
shout out to the oh sorry, I thought you were
It's okay,
done.
go ahead. Fize's second round knockout.
Okay, not bad. Sorry, I thought you already said that. So I see everybody, my boy, the fit Antonio Burgos, aka Shane Burgos' little brother.
Yeah.
Not for real, but he's out here in the chat, and that's my homie that I work out with. That's my personal trainer. Give him a follow, guys. He might be doing some content on there soon. Check him out.
All right, here we
Green's
go.
a bum. I love Bobby Green, and I love the way he
when he talks shit during a fight, it's fun.
I love and I love the way he talks outside the fight too. I think he's a guy that I definitely, you know, people talking about Strickland. Oh, I want to hang out with him. Fucking party with Green for sure.
You know who he reminds me of? Like,
who?
I noticed that this is a stretch. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But it kind of reminds me of James Toney.
I don't know James Toney like that.
The boxer James Toney, you know who I'm talking about?
I know who he is.
Okay.
He got his ass whooped by whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah, but he talks mad shit.
Right?
Yeah, James Toney talks mad shit. And is not afraid to throw down at any time with anyone. And that's how Bobby Green is. Bobby Green does not give a fuck. He is ready to go. But he will talk shit while he does it. While he fights you, he will talk mad shit. And that's fun.
All right. Another banger, dude. Another fucking banger. And I'm interested to see who you pick, but I think I know.
Okay. So this is the main card. This is the start of the main card. Here's our picks for Fight Pick Championship.
Oh, I thought we were already on the main card the way you were talking.
No, this is the first main card fight.
You done fooled me. So we got Song Yadong taking on Casey Kenny. Now, Song Yadong, the Kung Fu Monkey, that's what he calls himself.
Okay.
He's a banger, bro. He's got a solid fucking punch.
Hell of a right hand, dude. Hell of a right hand.
But Casey Kenny, dude, he seems to outwork most of the fighters he fights, dude. He pushes the pace so fucking much, dude. He lost to Dominic Cruz recently, but it was a split decision, and he kept up pretty well. He just didn't technically keep up. I mean, he didn't keep up with a technical aspect against Cruz, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But coming forward and everything, he was just getting caught with leg kicks. Casey Kenny, I don't think Song Yadong has what Cruz has in him, and I think Casey Kenny is going to outwork Song Yadong. I guess I'm going to go with Casey Kenny decision.
Okay.
But his cardio and his pace, I believe, is his biggest weapon.
I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Pace is Casey Kenny's big weapon, but when he goes for these takedowns, he leaves himself wide open a lot. That scares me. Song Yadong has a massive right hand, and
yeah, it's solid striking, bro.
And there could be one of those themes of the night where patient fighter takes out technically sound fighter with a big punch. That could be the theme of the night, and we've noticed that like last week's themes was people countering. You seen that's a theme. Now we're into this power punching combo. This could be a theme. I don't know, man. I might have to go Song Yadong with
Now you know damn right well we were talking about the main event before we started this podcast.
This is a different main event.
You aren't going with patient.
I'm not going patient.
So you acting like you keeping the theme going. Like
no. Don't get me.
It's funny because we are opposite though. Because I think that the Casey Kenny's pace is gonna do a factor, and I think your dong can take a beating, so he ain't gonna get knocked out.
Yeah, I do. We always wind up saying that on every one of his fights. It is it's just how it works. But yeah, I'm going with Sung Yadong, second round KO.
All right.
Next fight. I got Tisha Torres taking on Angela Hill. A much improved Angela Hill from the last time they fought. Tisha Torres wrestled the hell out of her the first time.
But Tisha Torres is got some momentum going now too.
That is true. That's right, Wolfman.
Your dong goes hard. Angela, I think between the two, stylistically, I think I like Angela Hill better. But I'm all for history repeating itself. I think most of the time, when somebody's already beaten someone, it's probably going to happen. It's depending on the fighter. I think Tisha Torres will get the decision win again because she has that over Angela Hill in the past.
Okay. I want to agree with you, but I can't. I just think Angela Hill has fought way more, has been way more active, and the more active she became, the better of a fighter she was. She's way more active. The experience factors probably even, if not a little bit more, into Angela Hill's favor right now. I know Tisha Torres has got way more martial arts experience with the Taekwondo and the Shotogan stuff, but like Angela Hill with her Muay Thai is now mixing it really well with her wrestling. So now she has that foundation and knows what to do in those positions that she found herself in the first fight. So I'm going with Angela Hill via decision. I think she's going to correct those mistakes and beat Tisha Torres.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I like I said, I like them both. I think stylistically, I'd probably prefer to watch Angela Hill fight. But I don't know, man. I just if she already beat her once, I think it's a done deal. It's already set in stone. Fight business. That's what I'm relying on mostly on that, honestly.
Yeah, I
Oh, by the way, I wanted to mention this. I don't know if he's still here, but Tony B. Killen with the weird like scraping out of your mother's back or throat or whatever. We were talking about your dong. That was your cue, bro. You missed your timing. You're the guy that likes to say I'm just joking around. Well, give us some dong jokes, bro. You're missing your cue. You're not keeping up with us. Come on now.
Yeah. Oh, look. All right. So this next fight, dude. This next fight could be fight of the night. Could be fight of the night.
Oh, hell no.
It could. How could you not?
Hell no.
Michael Chiesa taking on Vicente Luque? Are you serious?
This ain't gonna be no fight of the night.
Why not?
Are you serious?
How's it gonna go?
Because Chiesa is by far the better fighter. That's not even the right person. He says I'm a slow typer. This motherfucker don't even know. I was talking about this guy named Tony B. Killen. He's in the chat still, I believe.
Yeah.
I know not to call you Tony, bro. You're Antonio. Well, anyway, I think Chiesa is a way better fighter. Chiesa at 170 is a fucking way different animal. I think that he's gonna go for the title run. I think that Vicente Luque is literally just a stepping stone in the Chiesa fucking storyline.
But would you?
Hold on. You shouldn't even told me that was you, homie.
Are you serious? Wow. Okay. Well.
I ban people for less, and something told me not to ban that guy.
That's funny. That's funny. We have an imposter in our midst. We have an imposter.
I know him in person, dude.
That's
and
funny.
he came and talked. He came in hot. Okay. So what do you think about this? I think Chiesa first round submission.
I'm thinking Chiesa. Chiesa's gonna win, but how? Is it decision or is it submission? This is like revealing Star Wars. That's funny.
Well, for me, I wanted to go. I will say I might change it to decision.
Yeah.
Because how often has Vicente Luque been finished? You know, like
that's where I thought this could be fight of the night, is because we got a really tough opponent with Michael Chiesa as technically sound, and he's gonna try and submit this guy. He's gonna wrestle him. It's gonna be a back and forth thing. So I'm gonna go.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with Chiesa decision. I'm gonna have to.
So he's lost to submission twice. Out of his 7 losses, 5 of them were by decision, and 2 of them were by submission. The submission that he lost to, both times, was an arm triangle. So I'm gonna say Chiesa arm triangle, first round.
All right.
Fuck it.
All right. So we're
Chiesa might get the back though. You know.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Chiesa's gonna get the back. He's gonna use that body triangle and just wear on him.
Yeah, dude. And he performed so well, dude. He might get that decision, bro. I might change it to decision. I like the way Chiesa fights. I love him at 170.
This is the other thing I wanted to talk to you about too, man. Michael Chiesa or Leon Edwards, who gets the title shot first?
If he fucking subs Vicente Luque, give it to fucking Chiesa.
Man, but Leon Edwards, he's got the most win streak, and he's got the #1 win streak in the hardest division in the sport. You know his whole line, like.
Yeah, but I mean,
he just beat Nate Diaz. I mean, come on, like.
I wouldn't mind Chiesa fighting fucking Nate Diaz next. Fuck it.
Yeah, I think Chiesa would whoop the shit out of Diaz.
Yeah. Give Chiesa and Diaz. Give me if I say, let Chiesa win however he wants, and then give him like Nate Diaz next, a cool fucking good fight night, and they're the headline.
Yeah.
I'll fuck with that, dude. Seriously.
They need to do like Peacemaker's saying, we still need to see Leon versus Jorge. Leon versus Jorge, Chiesa versus Diaz, right there, same card. I want to see that.
I'll be honest, man. I'm not hot on Leon or Jorge right now.
Why not?
They need to take a back seat and figure out they need to figure out what's going on between the two of them. Fuck it. There's too much shit going on. Leon Edwards acting like he deserves the title shot right now. And it's like, bro,
he's got a leg to stand on, man. I mean, he's got more wins than anybody in the damn division. I mean, that's the point, right? To rack up wins, and then you get the title shot. That's gotta
be bullshit. There's no way he has more wins than anybody in the division. What about fucking the champ himself?
Look it up. He's got, 9 fight win streak now? I don't think the champ has 9. I mean, what's Usman on?
The champ has a win against him, though. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that does make it
The last
harder.
time he lost was against the champ.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, but the same thing can be said with Colby, you know? And Colby's getting that title shot.
And the one time he was about to lose a fight, he eye-poked a dude.
Yeah, it's true. He was Captain
Maybe he
Insano.
wasn't about to lose a fight, but still.
It's Captain Insano style. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know, but
Usman's got way more of a fucking
of a win streak.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. He's got 18 fight win streak, bro.
I get
How is
that.
Not talked about more.
I get
18
that.
fuck.
But
dude,
is
a fucking dude? He's
but is all 18 in the UFC?
Does that fucking even matter when it's fucking team?
Yeah, it matters.
No.
It matters.
They be like, oh, Wyman's got a 10-fight win streak, 3 fights in the fucking UFC though.
Right. That's not as impressive. I mean, as much as Khabib is the GOAT, his 29-0, most of it was outside the UFC.
I'll put it to you this way: he's undefeated in the UFC.
That's true.
Okay, that's not something that Leon Edwards or most motherfuckers can say.
Yeah, very few. We
need to put some respect on that mother. He's a motherfucking problem. You know what I mean? Put some respect on Usman's name, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh, I do. I respect him.
He beat Burns. He beat Masvidal. He knocked out Masvidal. Knocked out Masvidal, bro. And I will say, I don't see Colby winning unless I'll kind of be rooting for Colby because I like Colby's style in a way a little bit more. But the fact that we've seen Usman do so much more from Colby.
Yeah.
We haven't seen what Colby's been doing.
I know.
But Colby got dude. Usman, the Usman that fought Colby is no more.
No.
He's way better than the guy that fought Colby the first time. So Colby better come correct or it's going to be fucking lights out. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. Like, Colby needs to show us something.
I don't even know how we got on this talk. What was we talking about?
We're talking about what welterweights and who's the best one, and Leon getting a title shot, Chiesa getting a title shot, and Chiesa might get a title shot before Leon, which is crazy to me, but it is what it is. Let's move on to the co-main event. All right, okay. Co-main event: Jose Aldo taking on Pedro Munoz. Why are you picking the way you're picking? I still don't
know because we kind of discussed this part.
Yeah, I just want to know. I want to know better. So you're picking Pedro Munoz, but why?
So look, Pedro Munoz, he's been a 135er. Jose Aldo was a 145er.
Right.
Jose Aldo's had trouble with a lot of the top guys at 135. I think Pedro Munoz is a top guy. I mean, he might be not technically ranked that high. But in my ranking of who I think is the best right now,
in my heart,
Munoz is higher. And I think that Pedro Munoz is only falling short to the top guys. And I don't think that Jose Aldo has that in him anymore. He beat Chito Vera recently. But you know, how good was that fight? You know what I mean? It was pretty good. But was it like amazing? No. But when you talk about Pedro Munoz taking on Jimmy Rivera, do you remember that? I don't know if you remember that fight, but I do.
I remember that fight.
It was a leg kick battle.
Yeah.
For the most part, and Pedro Munoz won that motherfucking battle. Jose Aldo does not utilize the leg kicks like everybody always talks. His leg kicks are leg kicks. He don't utilize them no more. He don't even fucking throw them. He boxes. And I think Pedro Munoz is only gonna start using more leg kicks if I had to guess, and I think the leg kicks are going to play a big factor into a decision win for Munoz.
Yeah, but you would think somebody that throws leg kicks as much as Aldo did, not saying that he does anymore, but you would think he would learn how to defend against leg kicks if leg kicks are going to be this big thing. Now, I will say his chin is suspect at 35 because of what Peter Yan did to him, what Max Holloway did to him. You know, I mean, those guys just beat the brakes off of him. But what does Pedro lose to? Pedro loses to speed, and Aldo's got speed. And it's not like you can't say this is an age thing because they're the same age. You can't say it's an experience thing because Aldo's got way more experience. And Aldo's been a champion where Pedro hasn't. You know, so I can't count out Aldo in this one. I really can't. And
yeah.
I gotta say Aldo via decision for this one, man. I can't say it. Wow, okay. Wow, Jay. You want to try and get banned? I mean, is that how this works? You're going to pull out that right now? You gonna pull out that? That's
Hey,
not cool.
It
That's
was a
not
proper
cool.
12.
That's
Don't
not
forget,
cool.
man. It wasn't 13. It was a proper 12
Oh, fuck
seconds.
you guys. Fuck you guys. Fuck all you guys.
So how you got Aldo winning? Decision?
Yeah.
So that's probably going to be fight night for me, honestly. I think that's why I was like surprised, because I think there's a lot of there's a lot of potential bangers, but I think that one's going to be the fucking gritty fight, bro. And I think that Pedro Munoz is going to be the tougher of the two.
The only thing that worries me is if Pedro starts throwing kicks, Aldo's going to back up, and it's going to be advanced backup counter all night. And that will get kind of boring. Because if Aldo uses his speed to counter the leg kick, where he's going to jab, where Pedro's going to jab the leg kick, and then Aldo's going to sidestep or back up and then advance in with those leaping jabs that he does, I mean, that's going to get old pretty quick. And it's really hard to counter them. I mean, McGregor countered him, but, like, Pedro Munoz is not no kind of
Goated Andre's got Aldo.
Thank you, Goated Andre.
Goated Andre, you got to join the Fight Pick Championship, homie.
Hell yeah, man. You can have some fun.
Start making picks with us. So for this main event,
yeah,
Derrick Lewis, the Black Beast, taking a win. Ciryl Gane, Bongaman, I guess is his name.
Bongaman, yeah, it's a French thing. It means like childish mind or something like that, or staying young.
Well, Gane has been looking amazing. His performances are great.
Athletic, IQ, patience.
Technically sound.
Yes.
Mental state seems to be great. Derrick Lewis is literally fucking, I don't know, like just a power strike. Just got the power strike. I mean, I guess he's improving, but he's not really. He's still kind of sticking with his fucking, I'm just gonna knock you out. Like, he's improving enough to try to just keep it basic where he needs to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that something's changed in recent, where he kind of started going on a streak again, and I think that he gained his composure back. And I'm the type to count out Derrick Lewis every time. I'm not going to count him out this time. I'm going to give him a knockout in the third round. And that's because I think that Derrick Lewis stays patient, and he's going to lose the fight until he fucking knocks him out, just like he always does. You say it with an H sound. Haman. Mon Haman?
Maybe I say it with an H sound, or it's Bon Haman, right? Bon Haman. But whatever.
Bon
it's French. I'm not French.
Oui. Oh, oui. So you got Gane winning by decision, correct?
Yeah, I mean,
which is a pretty good choice.
I mean, it's rinse and repeat with what he did with Volk, what he did with Rosenstruik.
He will.
He will. And it is a solid game plan that is really hard to combat. And Derrick Lewis just doesn't have the footwork or the IQ to do that. Like, I'm not calling Derrick Lewis stupid, but he's a one-track guy where he's going to be waiting.
He literally says, if I get the fucking UFC title, then it looks bad on the UFC because I'm one of the worst fighters. He literally says shit like this.
Yeah. Yeah, he knows he's not... He's talented as a knockout artist. So he's like... if Tank Abbott was reincarnated as a big black guy.
Hell no. This guy's better than Tank, bro.
He's better. He's more athletic. I mean, and he's made improvement.
Flying fucking knees, bro.
That is crazy for a heavyweight, but so does Ciryl Gane. So does Ciryl Gane. And Ciryl Gane throws him in combos. Derrick Lewis has to get a running start. I mean, Ciryl Gane hits you with a three-piece and then end it with a flying knee. I don't see that happening with Derrick Lewis. What would be interesting to me is if
he wins, if Derrick Lewis wins, we're calling him double champ or champ.
Oh, 100%.
champion of the KOs and champion of the heavyweight division.
Yeah. Look, Lewis, I'm telling you, what would make this crazy is if Lewis took down Ciryl Gane and tried to submit him.
I don't think. No way.
I think that would be crazy.
And it's exactly what Goated Andre. I agree. He literally is gonna lose the fight until he knocks him out. That's how I never seen Lewis not fucking lose a fight until he knocks him out. It's fucking weird, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna fucking get his ass whipped, dude. Yeah. Fucking hold on. What's his name? Fucking Curtis Blades was outstriking this man. Do you understand? Curtis Blades was outstriking Derrick Lewis.
Yeah. Until he won.
You know, having Derrick Lewis run backwards, getting pieced up with the strikes and with the fucking leg kicks and shit.
Yeah. Now I will say this: Ciryl Gane can't chase him. He's got to walk him. He cannot chase him down, because as soon as Derrick Lewis gets a little speed to him, he can knock you out. So Ciryl Gane's got to be very composed, very patient, and very on point. And I think that's all possible for Ciryl Gane. Ciryl Gane wins via decision. It's going to be a long one, but he wins.
No one's beaten him yet. I mean, it's the obvious choice in my opinion.
So why are you going with Lewis?
Because I always count out Derrick Lewis, and I got a feeling, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever, man. I mean, it's still early on in the season. I'm going off of a fucking feeling. I just feel like Derrick Lewis is the bigger star, and I feel like the reason why they're doing this title fight, the interim title, is because they're hoping that Derrick Lewis gets a title, and then they can like fight the two.
Yeah, because Francis doesn't want to fight Derrick again.
Well, either way, it's like it's a more. I think it's a more marketable fight because everybody talked about how bad the first fight was, right? And then there's like, well, now they have to fight. We have to put them together because they're both champions. I don't agree with the interim championship shit, by the way.
I don't either.
I just think that they're doing it for a marketing thing. And also with Ciryl Gane winning it, they could do the same thing, but I think that the reason is to help Lewis, because who the fuck wants to see that fight happen again? That fight was so trash, wasn't it?
It was. It was very trash. I mean, I've never seen a worse, well, maybe one other worse fight, but even that, I mean, at least Dada and Kimbo, I mean, at least that fight had some action.
They fucking died. Or, you know what I mean? They had serious fucking medical conditions.
Yeah, both of them suffered heart attacks right after that fight, but, I mean...
During that fight?
Yeah, well, Dada during the fight, but Kimbo right thereafter. But
dude, Bellator used to be that. Bellator's came a long way.
It has.
Oh, Bellator's come a long way, dude.
Now it's throwing tournaments with $1 million stakes, and it's crazy.
Bellator used to be Ken Shamrock versus fucking Kimbo.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what? Now it's okay. Now it's getting a little better. I'll give it to them. They're winning me over, because I feel like that's like those fights were happening when I was trying to get into Bellator.
Yeah. AJ McKee is a good fresh start. Yeah.
Yeah, they say that kid's the full package, man.
He is very good. Did you watch that video I sent you of him?
What video? Where?
AJ McKee, it's like his top 10 finishes. It's kind of gives you a pretty good overview.
I must have forgot to send. Where'd you send it? I must have forgot to click it.
It has to be through Messenger.
I'll check. I'll have to rewatch. I'll have to watch it. I probably just never went back to it or something.
It's good. Streaming. It's very good. He's very fast, and I will say the way he's different is he catches people in transition and scramble, where other people wait for that position. You know how they say position before submission? Well, AJ sets you up in transition. So as soon as you get into a different position, you're already in the submission. It's very, very sneaky and very good.
So, just to get off topic, but I'm thinking, and I was thinking about it because we're talking about Bellator.
Yeah.
Chandler versus Gaethje.
That needs to happen and will happen now.
No,
Thank God.
I think they announced it or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm going with Gaethje. Who you got?
I got Chandler. I think Gaethje's mind is fucked up. Like I think Khabib beating him that way, knowing that there's somebody out there that is just that dominant over you, it fucks with your confidence. And one thing Chandler is extremely confident. So I think I'm gonna take Chandler in that one. Just because of confidence.
Yeah, well, I mean, Chandler just got his ass whipped. You feel me? Like, you act like Chandler's coming off a bunch of dubs.
I'm not saying that he's not, but he's overconfident all the time.
I don't think Chandler goes for the grappling. I think that makes Gaethje more confident.
If I was Chandler, I'd be going for the grappling, 100%.
I don't think he will.
That's crazy.
He likes knocking motherfuckers out, dude. He's gonna try to bang with Gaethje.
That would be stupid.
I promise.
Stupid to do.
Y'all can. Everybody in chat and stuff, they all got Chandler. Chandler's the new hype thing.
I mean, I think there's a lot of holes in Chandler's game because he's so aggressive. But if he wrestles,
wasn't an ass whooping.
But look, if he's so aggressive, he does leave himself open. But if he wrestles, he could make it a very long night for Gaethje. And if I'm Chandler, that's where I'm going. Because look what Khabib did to him, man.
I feel like Gaethje got no submission defense. So, like...
Right. That's where I would head to. Take him down, pound on him, and then submit him. So...
Yeah, I mean, I think Gaethje's the tougher of the two between Chandler and Gaethje. And I think they would go out there and brawl and Gaethje would win.
Yeah. If it was a brawl and if it was a striking match, Gaethje wins every time. But Chandler, if he wrestles, he will win.
Let's say first round knockout Gaethje.
Damn, that's crazy. I mean, because
did y'all see how easily fucking the champ knocked out Chandler?
Did you forget about the 10-8 round that Chandler had in round 1?
And he still got knocked the fuck out.
But you act like it was an easy thing. He still got knocked the
fuck out. He had a 10-8 round.
No, you're coming in...
You're talking about all this confidence shit.
But you're coming in here like...
10-8 gonna come out that round, the next round fucking confident?
He did. He did come out confident.
Well, Gaethje can too then. Fuck it.
But I'm saying Gaethje got hurt, man. I mean, imagine somebody beating you so bad that they said, hey, I had to pick something that wouldn't embarrass you in front of your mom and dad. That's hard. That's a hard thing to come to grips with. It's a hard thing. Like, you got beat so bad he chose the lesser of the beating because your mom and dad were in the audience. That's what Khabib did to Gaethje. That'll rattle somebody's confidence.
I'm a fan of both of them. I'm just kind of poking at Chandler for fun, but I actually really like Chandler in the way he fights.
Yeah, it's super aggressive, and he leaves himself open, but he needs to pick up the wrestling stuff.
Yeah, I don't know, but then it's kind of fucked to say that Gaethje has shit beat JJ just from getting subbed by Khabib. I mean, Khabib's a different animal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if he fought fucking Hooker and got subbed by Hooker, yeah, okay, he's got shit beat JJ.
True.
You know what I mean?
I kind of agree with you on that one.
I don't want to completely say he has shit, but I will say that he seems like that's his whole, is the jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Or defense of it, at least.
Right. Now, the other person that is making a change is Cody Garbrandt.
What's going on with Cody?
He moving down a weight class.
Hell no. We're not just talking about Gaethje or. But I was talking about homie going up and fighting Garbrandt.
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen.
What he's going down? Maybe he'll fight the Figgy. He'll fight Figgy.
Yeah, well, Brandon Moreno was happy to oblige him and say, "I'll fight you," but he's actually fighting Kai Carr first. Cody Garbrandt's fighting Kai Carr France first.
Weird fucking fight for him.
Well, you want Cody to have a win, and Kai Carr is not scared to lose. I mean, let's face it, Kai Carr fucking sucks. But Cody's going to get that win, and then he's going to jump the line, and he's going to fight the champ.
Well, maybe.
Because the flyweights need name recognition. They don't have as deep a roster as every other division, and they need some stars. And Cody can bring that to the flyweights.
Yeah, I guess. We'll see if he can, if he likes the weight cut too, man. You know, maybe when he gets down there, he decides, hey, man, maybe he doesn't have that knockout power at 125 as well. By the way.
Yeah, that's.
So there's a lot of factors with this. That's why it's like you can't say he's definitely going to go for a championship run. But the thing is, he's good enough to where I'd rather see him start off fighting one of the like a higher up guy. I don't think. I mean, maybe because that division is kind of shallow in a way, like where there's not many people that are well known. But I don't know. It's not my favorite name that we could have drawn for fucking Garbrandt.
So what you were thinking, like Pantoja or something?
Just something like a little bit better of a name. I would have been fine with Figgy. Figgy come off of L.
That's really jumping him right there. Fuck.
Might as well. Figgy will bang with him.
Yeah, he will.
Figgy will get right in his face, bro.
You damn right.
Andre says, "What's your thoughts on Islam versus RDA?"
Islam is gonna destroy RDA, and RDA knows it. RDA was bullied into that fight by Ali Al-Aziz and Islam and the rest of the world. Like, he didn't want to take that fight. Now he has to because everybody's called him scared.
They were scheduled to fight already before, and RDA showed up. Fucking Islam was the one that backed out the first time, and then Paul Felder stepped in. Remember?
Right. I remember. So
don't say that RDA is afraid of him. RDA was ready.
RDA was ready then when Islam wasn't what he is right now. Islam's a scary dude right now.
I will say, as far as RDA at 170, a lot of those wrestlers were able to utilize their wrestling and beat him that way.
Yeah.
But 155, it's a little different story. I think RDA is actually better at 155.
I do too. He's got a better record at 155, that's for sure.
And I think that he's gonna. I think that Islam will probably win, but I'll be rooting hard as fuck for RDA.
Yeah, I think Islam's just gonna smash him. It's not even gonna be fair, because Islam's just that damn good. He's too fucking good, man. There's nothing you can do about it.
Good at Andre thinks Oliveira beats Dustin Poirier.
That's possible. That's highly possible. I think he subs him.
But the thing is, Dustin Poirier stylistically definitely matches well with him, man. And that's I want that fight so bad because that's who we got to see. That's really the top two guys right now. Who's the better guy is a very big question because I have no idea.
Yeah, but Poirier's not interested in the title. Not even, like, he'll take it, but he's interested in money fights.
I think the next fight for Poirier is a title fight.
I think it is too, but I also think that he's going to try and get another money fight, like a Diaz or something, right? Isn't that where he was headed for? Wasn't he talking about Diaz?
I think Usman was.
Usman was, okay. I forget who.
Colby was trying to call out Dustin Poirier a lot, I heard.
Yeah, it's so stupid. It's not going to happen. I mean, 170 I guess Dustin could go up to 170, but I don't know.
Yeah, Dustin definitely has. He said that he was trying to fight at 170 against Conor.
Yeah, he'd fight Conor at 170.
He's fighting Oliveira in December. I think I even seen them that he said, I was reading, he said he might win the title and then just go full time into selling his fucking hot sauce. Which, dude, I need to get some of that hot sauce, yo.
Oh yeah, you gotta let me know how it goes.
Somebody buy it for me. Somebody buy it for your boy. I'll give you a cool reaction video or something. I'll do a challenge, Dustin Poirier challenge.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got for today. What do you think, man?
Hell yeah.
You want to call it here?
Yeah. Well, let me take this time to remind everybody, get into the Fight Pick Championship. If you need a Discord invite, we get you there. I don't even remember what the fucking thing is. It's probably Fight Pick Championship or something, or it's it's just Discord. So if anybody wants to join our Fight Pick Championship, there it is. We do it through Discord. Discord. That's where we regulate everything and show, where people can get the link for it and everything else. Excuse me. I'm going to be doing more and more with streams, with teaching. Right now, the current king of the marks is my boy Iconic Tragic, out there doing big things in the MMA world, and he's keeping it real with the fucking Fight Pick Championship.
Signing
he's not
people
in first place right now, though, is he?
Not right now.
Grant be back on summer at 69.
But
69 is my dude. This is my season, bro.
I'm telling you, you got to recognize the champ though. Right now, it's Tragic. Tragic's the champ. I mean,
Tragic's the king of the marks. He's the current king of the marks.
That's crazy. I mean, I was 5 points away. Oh God.
And if you're interested in doing the virtual Fight Pick Championship, that's picking fights with virtual fights like AI versus AI.
Yeah.
We'll be doing one card a week, and that's going to be coming within the next week or two. And then you can say you got the best picks on virtual fights as well.
Oh man, I can't wait to start shooting promos for this.
If anybody's new to that, a lot of people really get down to that shit, man. It's fun to watch like a fantasy fight. Like I can literally have Brock Lesnar fight Henry Cejudo, and which, by the way, that's another reveal of that's a fight I did in that on the first card for this.
Oh, that's nice.
And that was Kevin's pick. He picked. He's like, I want Brock Lesnar to fight Henry Cejudo.
That is crazy. That is so crazy how good friends him and Mike Tyson are now. It's so weird.
Oh, Henry Cejudo.
Yeah, it's so weird to see that. I just didn't think that like those two would get along as well as they do, because how cringy fucking Cejudo was. But hey, it works. But yeah, I can't wait to start shooting promos for this AI tournament, man.
Well, yeah, that's gonna be something where we just do for fun.
Yeah.
For now, but we might make it a thing later down the road where we turn it into like you represent your own character and we kind of make promos and shit. But for now, it's just gonna be AI tourneys. See who, if you want to get into the virtual Fight Pick Championship for that, that'll be fun as shit. That's the thing we're gonna be doing once a week as well.
Hell yeah, man. Well, when's the next time you're going to be streaming so people can catch you?
I will be streaming tomorrow.
Awesome.
And I mean, I try to stream every day, like to a certain degree.
Okay.
Saturdays, I usually, if I'm going to skip days, it's definitely Saturdays because of the fight nights. I don't like streaming on fight nights a lot of times.
Yeah.
But, yeah, for sure. This week. Oh, you know what? I'm not streaming tomorrow.
Oh, you're not?
But follow my IG, follow my fucking all my social media, especially the IG though, the Instagram, because I might do a live, where I go live for a minute, because I'll be at AEW tomorrow, guys.
Oh
fucking, if you watch AEW, look out for me. I'll be in the fucking crowd again tomorrow night.
Hell yeah. And that's MMA_marks on IG and everywhere else, pretty much.
Yeah.
So
it's Snapchats, yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Well, it's been a hell of a night, hell of an episode. I can't wait for UFC 265. Ciryl Gane's going to whip up on Derrick Lewis. It's going to be great. With all that being said, man, I'm Ricky. He's Buddy.
I'm Buddy.
That's right. And we're out of here. See you next time.